All right, folks, we are here at the fake rock slide enclosure, and we are all done pretty much. So let's walk and talk. We have finished all the texture coats, and we've been working on the painting for a few days. We get the base coat first, and then after that we work our way towards the finished base coat of paint. Client wanted gray, so we get lots of gray. But it's nice to have some highlights here and there on things so that you have a variation, and that draws the head and the eye into different areas. You want each rock to have some distinct color, just the rock, and then groupings of rocks you want to have different colors. This big rock has got two chunks, a lighter and a darker, and that one's a little lighter, and then it goes into that negative space in there. And I've gone in there and scraped it with the trowel, and that gives us a little bit more of the highlights on the edges of these crack areas, which you can kind of see here. And the big dots of black allow for the project to look pretty awesome and authentic from a distance. If you don't have those, it gets flat. It flattens out pretty quick. So trying to get a little bit of veining in here, a little bit of a highlighted areas that have more color than another side, let's say. And so we finished out things in the front, got rid of the platforms that we had here for, 2 months at least. Made a little bit of flat spot there so you can jump. You can see we have some green flecks in there, if you can see that detail, and the big splotches of black that gives you again that look from a distance that's kind of cool. Trying to get that cream or the worms in there mixed in. Even have a little drop there, a little oozing out of minerals over the ages and eons, as they would say. These again are going to be planters in here, and then one over there behind that rock over there. And so stub outs for sprinkler head and lights in both these planters. Again, we scraped some of the dark areas with a trowel, and that gives you that that white highlight there. And that again, it's another color added to the look, and that gives you more authentic kind of rock face. Trying to think about the best time to shoot some video, but light changes on these things, so any project you build, it will change over time, over the daytime, from early to afternoon. It's funny when you build these things, you'll find little rocks that you kind of like. You like little angles that look kind of cool, and then others are like, well, you can play with that a little more maybe, but you can't live on these things too long, otherwise you never get them done. And I always tend to overbuild, and so we're a little bit out of whack on the budget, but if I've got my name on it, I want it to be pretty darn awesome. So nice big planter there, another little one right here. I like to put little flat spots around the project. I use them. You can use it for candles, also footing spots when you're working on it. A little example right here of a candle spot, and over here a little one too. Back we got the stub outs for the conduit to light these steps up, and a few light bulbs. So as we're moving up, we're cleaning up the slide, which is taking forever. We got paint on it, so Daniel's slaving away there in the slide trough. Up here's that little platform thing I made just because it's cool, and it really did kind of blow the budget out a little bit, but it's pretty darn cool. You can walk up here and you get a great view of the whole little valley here, the school off in the distance, the mountain ranges out there. And you can hang out here and have your friends come down the slide right here and give them a high five as they fly by. And so slides are looking really good. Thank you, Daniel. And so all the steps, this whole area was not figured out at the beginning. I had no idea how it was going to work, but you just make it up as you go. It's the beauty of faux rock. It looks like it's well planned out, and it's not really. It's kind of sort of planned out, but not totally. So got a nice little spire rock there, filling the gap. Just, you can make these things simple, straight, but again, it's more interesting to me to have that variety. It's kind of cool. I like the rocks. They're like San Diego out here. We have a lot of this kind of decay, weird sort of a fracture line, sort of a fault line in the structure of the rock, but then it weathers and wears and you get roundy little cracks and stuff that are sort of strange. Got a drain right there from that upper deck, so you can just rinse the water out so it comes out of there. Again, there's that green splotch on lichen. I know some of the fake rock guys out there, they actually get a mortar mix and dab it and throw it on there, and that's really cool too. On this big of a job, for me, just getting it done is what we're trying to aim for here. So here we have that overhang rock area, and I think it came out cool. We got a stub out for conduit for lighting in here, which will be put in sometime after we are done. And you saw in the previous videos how we pre-poured all this and the upside down stuff and closed it in with our rebar, and then Shotcrete gave us these walls, these rock walls as it were. Remember this big fatty? It's all just hollow inside. This is that rock over here I showed a video of that I did like in an hour. The whole thing took an hour basically. Just took some scrap. That's the scrap from the Shotcrete day. We put that there and just put 4 bags of concrete on it the same day. Shot it with the hopper since we were doing that anyway, and that blew it out in like an hour and 10 minutes. So this is the side closest to the skimmer down here on the ground and where our workstation was, and so we had to build it inside that skimmer right there, which was a bit of a challenge, but got her done. So the last boards are here. We're going to put some Ramook slide coat on the little section of slide that we created to get the length better for us. Then the big white piece out there that stuck out another 2 feet or so, and was very close to the water. So this seems to be a safer and a better fit. Again, that's why fake rock's cool. You can make it exactly how you want it. So liking the look, and looking forward to butting it all up and getting her done. So anyways, yeah, Mr. Dave here. I'll flip my little flippy screen back. So glad you've been tagging along and watching us do this thing, and it's nice to get it done finally. So if you want to learn how we do this, you go to davehenderson.podia, Podia.com, davehenderson.podia.com. I got free downloadable stuff on how to make fake rocks, and you got some courses there. You really want to jump into it and get it dialed in, the whole procedure. I got a pro course I call it there, how to make a $17,000 fake rock slide waterfall project from start to finish by hand. So that's there, and other stuff, varying sizes and shapes and degrees. So anyways, remember to be thankful and forgiving, the keys to a happy life. You want to make sure you do that so you're a blessing and not a curse to those in your life, especially your family. And remember to be forgiving to yourself too. We are our worst critics a lot of times. So there's my little spiel. So have a good day, guys. God bless you. Thanks for watching my stuff. Please subscribe. Send them around. It's helping me survive in my latter years. I'm 65 and staying alive. Staying alive. Remember that song? So anyways, getting weird here on the rock pile. So have a great day. God bless you. And we will see you later. Oh, and remember, Jesus is coming back. So get him in your heart, clean you up, and take you home. And he's coming any day now. You can see it in the way the world is spiraling out of control every day. So have a great day. God bless you. Get Jesus in your heart, and we can all go home together. All right, guys. All right. God bless you. We'll see you next time on the rock pile. Bye.